So good evening, everybody. Please turn on your cameras and so that this session becomes interactive and not a very formal one. And please do interact, ask questions when you are given the space of time to ask, because you'll surely have questions. We'll be briefing you about how the debate will be going tomorrow and day after, and vis-a-vis which type of, not exactly format, but which type of functioning we are following and how the debate will go, what type of rules are there, what types of suggestions are there, and how the general functioning will go about. First, I'll be showing you about the documented instructions that have been published by us on the website too, but I'll be explaining them now.
Sir, my camera is not working, so please excuse me for today.
I hope you can see the screen. So we have this instructions tab over here on our website. So this is the debater's handbook. I'll share the link also in the group. So you can see here the debater's handbook. So the format of the debate, first I'll be reading out and then I'll be explaining them. And the recording of this session will be available on YouTube also. If you want to refer at any time, you'll have a ready reference. So the first is the debater will have to join the meeting link that has been provided in the fixture sheet. So yes, so it's not in the fixture sheet. It will be updated in the group also, and you can join through the classroom also. If you cannot see, so you see the meeting link in the classroom, you can go in the group and join from there. So the second is, after the participants and the adjudicators have joined the room, the adjudicator will present his or her screen and will show a virtual toss. One of the participants will be required to choose either heads or tails, and the winner of the toss will have to choose for the motion or against the motion. So okay, after everybody has joined, let's say there are two participants and one adjudicator. The adjudicator will call upon a random person. So let's say there is participant A and participant B. He may call B or A, but only obviously one. And the person he chooses, the debater, he has to choose heads or tails. So let's say he chose heads. So after he chose heads, so he'll flip the virtual coin. So I'll be showing you with the video also. That video, after listening to this and seeing the video, you will be all clear with the debate. So let's say the toss has been done, and let's say some participant A wins. So the judge, the adjudicator, will tell what is the topic. He'll tell the topic. So and then the person who has won the toss may choose heads or tails. So then third, after the toss, the participants will have to be there in the meeting only and shall prepare the debate content within the next 10 minutes. So yes, you'll have 10 minutes to prepare. In 10 minutes, you need to prepare your content that has to be about for 2.5 to 3 minutes. After the 10 minutes are over, the debater on the proposition side will have to speak first, and after the speaker from the proposition has finished the debate, the debater from the opposition gets 90 seconds to prepare further for the opposing points as per the speech of the first debater. So let's say the speaker A is proposing the motion, so he'll be going for the motion, he'll be saying his points, and let's say his points are over now. So there will be let's say after 3 minutes he has spoken, so then there will be 90 seconds. In those 90 seconds, the opposing participant may reframe his or her speech, like according to what if he wants to rebut directly or indirectly in his speech, if he wants to like rebut any point of the person who went for the motion, and in those 90 seconds he may do. And then after or within those 90 seconds, the second debater will speak, same time limit, that is 2.5 to 3 minutes. I'm sorry for the internet trouble. So I'll repeat the last point. After the speech of the both debaters have concluded, the adjudicator will compile the results. The adjudicator may or may not share the feedback for the debate and the debaters, and the participants may also have an interaction. So basically what it means here is, so let's say both the speeches of the debaters have concluded. Now, first of all, the adjudicator will not share results. Like he will not tell who has won or who has lost the particular set of debate, and that will be confidential only. So then he may share feedback if he wants to. He may tell you, he may ask you, or he may give you some suggestions on where you can improve or which point was good for both the participants as per his discretion. And then both the participants or the judge may also have a free interaction between the participants. General instructions. The first is for the debate. You will be provided with a link to a spreadsheet where you can find the link of the room for the meeting. So you may ignore the first point. It is basically, yeah, everything is now available in the WhatsApp group itself. Second is the debate topics will be based on health, general affairs, or environmental issues. They'll be only based from this theme. Third, no participant is to unmute themselves unnecessarily and create unnecessary noises or ruckus. Please do not unmute yourself, because being online we have challenges to face, and we do not want another challenge, and neither do you want, and neither do we expect. So please have a good, decent behavior in the debate. Uh, Sorry for the internet trouble again. So the next is the speech of the debater should not be less than 2.5 minutes and should not exceed more than 3 minutes. At 2.5 minutes, and the adjudicator will give an audio-based indication, example tapping of the mic, ringing a bell, or playing a short sound to tell the current speaker that the time is about to be over. After 3 minutes, 10 seconds, if you speak, the 1 mark will be deducted per 1 minute. So basically, let's say you're the first speaker and you're speaking. So the time limit is between 2.5 to 3 minutes. So let's say at 2.5 minutes you are there and you're speaking. So if I am the adjudicator, or the judge, I'll just give a sort of audio indication. Maybe I'll tap on the table like this, something like this, that doesn't disturb everyone but just gives a short audio indication. And then you can start wrapping up your speech. That is what our suggestion is. And then if after 3 minutes and 10 seconds you are still speaking, your 1 mark will be deducted per minute. So let's say you are on 3 minutes 11 or 12 seconds, 1 mark is deducted, and we do not even expect somebody stretching up to 4 minutes, obviously. And then fifth is taking consideration of the total time of the debaters in preparations. The total time of the one debate of a round should not exceed 30 minutes. So if we take 5 minutes maximum time per debater with even if we include the technical glitches and all, 5 plus 5 makes it 10. Then 10 minutes of the debating preparation time, and then 5 minutes the judges and all the time and interaction feedback, and 5 minutes buffer. It makes it 30. So adjudicators and everyone, please to ensure that it doesn't exceed 30 seconds, because you have other rounds too. There will not be any direct rebuttal in any round. Basically, you cannot ask questions to anybody, but you can obviously rebut. If you're the opposing side, you can rebut in your speech, stating any point, but please, you cannot directly question them on any point. And the decision of the adjudicator will be final and binding. So basically, the technical instructions, you all have followed it already. And so at this time, please join the meeting room tomorrow at the main meeting room. So after the meeting room, after basically you have joined the meeting room, and the first round of the debate has been done. So for the second round, I guess, which is at 10:30, so you will be joining at 5 minutes before. So the schedule is right here. So yeah, sorry. So it's at 10:15. So you will be joining it at 5 minutes early, like before 10:15, and you have to join the link that will be provided in the group itself. So please be active on WhatsApp. Any queries, please ask us directly on WhatsApp. Preferably do not opt to calling us. Do not resort to calling us because we'll be managing the debating in there. And similarly, it's for the round 3 too. So then comes the 11th July schedule, which is the knockout rounds. As you can see, like it's the best of 6 semi-finals and finals. So what you will be needing to do is, so we'll be choosing first of all the best 6, then out of the best 6, best 4, and then the best 2. So for them, we'll be holding a live stream on our YouTube channel where you can see the list of the participants who have been selected. So over there you can see who have been selected for the next knockout rounds, and they'll be the ones who will be provided with the meeting link. And then on 11th July, from 2 to 3 p.m. we have the closing ceremony. So that means the closing ceremony we'll have the guest in there, and that is he'll be also announcing the results, giving the feedback, and you may also interact with the guest. And the finals, which are from 12:15 to 1 p.m., they'll be also live streamed on YouTube. So you all may also watch them if you are interested. Please do watch them. And now comes time we'll be showing you with a demo debate. So today we have recorded as in, so you will see the same person who's going for the motion and against the motion, but please treat him as a separate person because we just took one person to avoid any sort of confusion for the person who is speaking. So here you can also go on our website and you can see all the relevant videos we've posted in there. I'll just share the screen. So I'm now sharing my screen. On the screen, you can see there's a videos tab. So anybody can go on our website and they can click the videos tab. You can find all the relevant videos that have been posted there. So the latest video we posted is the opening ceremony recording that was just done like about 30 minutes ago. So here comes the demo debate. So you can please carefully watch it. This will help you to know what we are exactly trying to convey you here, and then watch it carefully so that you can get to know about the debate exactly. After this 7-minute video is over, we'll be after this video is over, we'll be asking for you to come and ask questions, and please do ask questions, and so that you and others can get clarified with their doubts. Greetings, everybody. We'll be starting with the debate here soon. So I'll just present my screen for the toss, and please decide which side do you want, the heads or the tails.
I'll take heads.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yep.
Right sides, please choose which side do you want, the opposing side or the proposing side.
I'll take the proposition.
I'll just tell you the topic first. The topic is that all the people should have the free right to own guns. Now please choose upon which side do you want.
I'll take the proposition.
Okay, so you get 10 minutes to prepare now. Okay, you can start speaking.
There's still murder in countries where handguns are banned. In the United Kingdom, handguns were banned in 1997 after a man shot 16 elementary schools and then shot himself. Let's look at UK's homicide rate before, during, and after the ban. In 1996, the murder rate was 1.2. amount of rounds you're allowed to have. There's no limit to what else they'll restrict. The infringement of your constitutional rights won't just stop at the type of firearms you can bear. Who knows what they'll take away next? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, etc. The Second Amendment is not intended for just ordinary home defense. Its intent was to guarantee that the nation will never be overcome by any military force, foreign or domestic. If the military was not available, say nuclear holocaust or synchronized Pearl Harbor was occurred, you would have to protect yourself. If you were limited to non-assault rifles, any invader with an AK-47 would have an easy day. Shooters will gain access to a gun even with restrictions. In 2009, a German high school student went on a rampage and killed 15 people. He did not own a gun. He used his father's 9mm. Even in a country with such strict gun laws, a shooter was able to find one and use it. Gun rights will protect you from a police state. Edward Snowden brought to light a diminishing constitutional rights. Big Brother from 1984 is not a myth. It's a violation of the Constitution. If the government doesn't protect our rights, then what will? Next point, rampage shooters like soft targets. They're targeting elementary schools, churches, and theaters, not places where you'd think guns are likely to be. Hells Angels bars, Scarface house in Miami, or police stations. They're not going to go there. Prohibition didn't stop drugs or alcohol, and it won't stop guns. The people who prospered during the Prohibition by importing and supplying alcohol were gangsters like Al Capone. If gun laws were in place, then we'd have to worry about the modern day Al Capone supplying guns. Laws don't apply to criminals. This is simple enough. Gun control doesn't address the issue of gun-related crimes. In 2010, gun sales in Chicago were verboten. There were 432 murders in 2010 and 500 in 2012. The FBI named Chicago the nation's capital of murder. Thank you.
Now we have 90-second time for the opposing side to prepare. Yeah, the opposing side may now start speaking.
Giving away guns would increase crime, as one person may intentionally kill the other for probably stealing things or out of revenge. Turning it self-defense, many might also opt for firing at the other person due to unforeseen problems and situations. Human psychology and the mindset is dynamic and not stable, and it may be stable at one point but not at the other. It varies and changes according to the situation. This may also lead to mass killings of citizens. Like on December 14, 2012, Adam Lanza took firearms into an elementary school and killed 20 children between the ages of 6 and 7. He also killed 6 staff members at the school. Guns are often feared, not because of what they can do, but because of what they represent to an individual. Most people own a firearm because they use it as a tool or for a sport. But by getting to know a firearm and learning how to use it responsibly, being around a gun doesn't need to be a fearful experience. Out of the 10,000 plus firearm-related deaths that occur every year in the United States, more than 7,000 of them are suicides. The data shows a need to improve access to mental health services, community supports, and other resources that may help people in crisis. Thank you.
Thank you for your speeches. You now will have to join the main meeting room after I just end this room. You have to join the next meeting room 5 minutes prior to the debate start so that we don't waste any time. Thank you. All speeches were good. Maybe you can improve on a bit of the expression and also the flow of your speech may be constant, and this will maybe boost up your impression, and also at the same time it may boost up your debating skills. As the content was factually accurate. Cool. Thank you.
Now we are over with our part. Now it is your turn to ask questions or doubts. Please come and ask. Yes, Vagisha, please speak.
Yes, sir. I hope I'm audible. And the question that I have is, so if we don't speak for about 2.5 minutes, then how many and how will the marks be deducted?
Okay, so if you speak for if you speak like less than 2.5 minutes, or if you speak more than 3 minutes 10 seconds, 1 mark will be deducted. For like the formula is like for,
Every second. So for every second, 1 mark.
no, not like this. So if you are speaking, I'll tell you, if you are speaking more than the time, if you're speaking for more than the time, so each 1 minute, one mark will be deducted. And if you're speaking less than the time, every 10 seconds, 1 mark will be deducted.
Okay, so let's say if I speak for 3 minutes and 25 seconds. So
So
how
1 mark
will
will be deducted.
okay.
I said, I'll tell you, yeah. So if I'll give you an example, so the time limit is 2.5 to 3 minutes, but we have extended like a 10-minute buffer time if you just by chance extend it. So let's say if you speak for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so every 1 minute for plus time is deducted. And if you speak for like 2 minutes and 10 seconds, so here I said for every 10 seconds, 1 mark is deducted. So for every 10 seconds, so it becomes like you're speaking 20 seconds less. So 2 marks will be totally deducted. I hope I could answer your query.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Riya, please speak.
Good evening, sir. My name is Riya. I wanted to ask that, as it was mentioned in the rules, that rebuttal will not be allowed. And if the opposition has to rebut some points of the proposition, then are they supposed to do so indirectly, or are they supposed to, or are they allowed if they point out that they're rebutting a point that the proposition stated?
See, first of all, rebuttal, like I'll tell you, you cannot question them directly. So, and secondly, you can include any point which you feel that needs to be debated. Sorry, needs to be rebutted. You can add. You can just like indirectly or directly mention it in your speeches, but you cannot straight away question them.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, Laboni.
Yeah, so my question is that everyone will be given the topics at the same time or one after the another, like only after one speech is made.
For if okay, so if you're talking about a particular round, so every round there are 3 rounds, 3 stage rounds. So every round has a different topic. And for one round, let's say there's a participant A versus B. So both of them get their debate topic. They're assigned a debate topic at one moment only. So they're given they have the same debate topic and they're assigned at the same time only. And so because the 10-minute preparation time is same.
Okay.
Anybody having any query, you may raise your hand or unmute yourself.
Sir, how many, like, you said that every, like, 1 mark is deducted. How many marks is the entire thing based on?
We have basically there are 5 criterias, and there are 5 criterias. Those 5 criterias have no direct relation to the timings, but the timings will be deducted. You can take it as a sort of a negative marking. So like every criteria is based on 5 marks. So let's so basically it becomes to 5 criteria into 5 mark each becomes makes it 25. So let's say a person has scored 20 out of 25 in the total 5 criteria, and then thing. So they if they're speaking less time or more time, so the marks will be accordingly deducted.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Anybody having any other query, because there's no use of exaggerating this session. Yes, Arjun, please go ahead.
In the the demo debate, you talked about how guns should not be banned. It was a very America-centric debate. So, so are we to assume that it will be an India-centric debate in the topics as given by India
Okay, so
debates?
okay, I'll tell you. The the topics that topic was a very like it was no, it that topic has nothing to do with the topics that you will be getting. First of all. So secondly, the debate content you will be speaking, that please don't take, we just spoke it, we just spoke it and presented it to you so that you get familiarized with the debating functioning, not the debate content. So you can follow your own content, you can frame your own content based on any facts, any countries and anything. Make sure that it does not target sentiments, etc. And make sure it do also make sure that you, it's not the demo debate, the topic is generally, it is not based, it is not having any relation with the topics or the debate you will be doing tomorrow.
Okay.
Any other query? Okay, so it's 8:20, we'll wait.
Sir,
Yeah.
I actually do have a query. In case the judge does have technical issues, what do the participants do then? Do we wait
You
for the
can maybe
judge to?
wait for 5-7 minutes, maximum 5-7 minutes, and if it does persist, then also if it is persisting, then you have our contact number in the group. You can contact me. I'll just the number is there. It's on our website also. The number is mentioned clearly, and the email is also there. So you can WhatsApp us, and we'll just immediately try to resolve the error.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the last time I'm asking. If anybody has a query, please go ahead. Else, you can also freely ask us queries on WhatsApp, and you can call us too before 9 or 9:30. Okay, so you all may now quit the session. This recording will be available on YouTube too, and so if anybody still has a query, you may stay.